Thanks for joining me again for more MLG Columbus casted from replays. This is Lokazi casting MMA versus Losira here on MLG Tal'Darim Altar. Now this is the upper bracket, which means whoever wins this game, or this series of games, goes into the championship. Whoever loses gets knocked down and has to face MC, who just defeated Idra, for the lower bracket championship, which then goes back into the upper championship. I guess I should say finals, the lower finals. And currently there's a cat assaulting my face, which is, if you hear something attacking the microphone, that's what that is. And we have MMA spawning in the bottom left-hand position as the blue Terran, and Losira in the top left-hand position as the red Zerg. Now Losira is extractor tricking, which I have mentioned before. Only him and Sen still do. And only him and Sen beat everyone on the face of the planet, pretty much. So it seems like whatever reason they're using to do it is a legitimate reason, and it makes me want to do it whenever I play Zerg. I'm a random player, so I play everything, but I am enjoying Zerg quite a bit lately, and I will fully admit it's because infestors are ridiculous currently. And I don't care what you say, they are. Whether or not they needed that ridiculousness to bring Zerg up to level, we can debate. But they are really good right now. And right now we have MMA spawning more SCVs, picking up his reactor and a barracks. Or, I'm sorry, his refinery and a barracks. I've been casting nothing but ZVPs, it seems like, and ZVZs, PVPs. No Terrans at all in the finals here. Literally, Thorazane got knocked out in round of, I think, 5. And then there's MMA standing alone for the Terrans at the top of the bracket here at MLG Columbus. And Losira has picked up his expansion. Before pooling, it looks like it was like a 16 expand, 15 expand, and he's picking up his extractor and spawning pool now. It's down to 14 drones, droning back up. And MMA has made his wall. It's now tickling that scouting drone, who will probably not make it out of here alive, unless there's some type of miss micro. Oh, there it goes. It is now an extractor. Chilling, hanging out, seeing what's going on. Factory going down for MMA, so we're probably going to see some good harassment play out of him off the bat, whether it be dropships by taking the starport, or with some type of Hellion play. Extractor cancelled, and immediately the drone dies because it only needed one more shot from a Marine, so it actually does not have time to reform there. In the meantime, out in the middle, this SCV is getting chased around by this drone to make sure that no bunker is going down at the expansion here. Factory almost completed, a reactor going up on that barracks, and a command center being built behind this. So this is by no means any type of all-in, it's just standard harassing. Getting ready to lift and pick up some Red Flame Hellions here in just a minute. Starting another supply depot down at the mineral line. And these Marines run in and stand guard at the position that allows it to be walled off with their spacesuits. And we have 2 Zerglings heading across the map. It looks like they are going to pick up the Zelnaga towers and deny map control from MMA. But these Blue Flame Hellions are quickly going to reclaim that for him, so not too much to worry about. And Losira has been off gas for quite a while now. He has metabolic boost coming up, and he is just droning as hard as he can. He is at 25 drones compared to 22 SCVs, which is pretty equal. Within 3 to 5, depending on the number of 1 base or 2 base, it's really equal. About 3 ahead on 1 base is good to make up for the mule mechanic. And then you need another 3, so 5 or 6 ahead on 2 base. And these Hellions are running in, getting shots off on these Zerglings, roasting 1. These Zerglings do not have speed, so they're very vulnerable to these Hellions right now. But they do not have Blue Flame either, so it takes quite a few more shots. 2 more Zerglings getting roasted. And this was a lot of Zerglings getting made, and speed just finishing, so this Hellion might... Yeah, there it goes. It gets picked off. Now there are a ton of Zerglings speeding across the map right now, and there is going to be a bunker to defend it. 1 bunker versus the world of Zerglings. And those Zerglings can actually surround the bunker and kill it. But the Zerglings just slipped right past the SCV, actually did not hold there, and now the Zerglings are going to run in the mineral line and just cause as much havoc as they possibly can, and the entire working line is getting pulled for MMA here. And a Hellion being moved forward. Looks like it was trying to block that position, but now it's not going to be able to. And more Zerglings streaming in. They're going to deal a lot of damage. They're actually going to take out all these Marines, and it's looking pretty grim here for MMA. The Zerglings are trapped. Well, not trapped. There is a space there. They are all up in the business of MMA's mineral line. I think they are going to get cleaned up. Maybe? Yes, here they go. They get cleaned up, but not until after an extremely large amount of SCVs are damaged. And in the meantime, Losira has just been droning, almost about half drone, half sending reinforcements. So he is at 46 harvesters compared to the 18 now of MMA. So it's looking pretty grim for MMA. Losira also has a macro hatchery coming up, and has picked up his second gas, is back to mining gas. So his tech is going to be chosen here in just a minute. His lair is almost done. No, wait, that's another hatchery. He still hasn't put up a lair. Bainley's coming in. Looks like he's going to continue the aggression. In the meantime, though, instead of having the Zerglings sit idle, they're going to go ahead and clear this rock at the third. Losira producing more and more units here. He has combat shields upgrading, and is switching the starport to produce what I'm gonna guess is medvacs. Yeah. And then I guess this barracks and this factory are gonna switch afterwards? I'm not sure. Looks like MMA has decided to move out and take his expansion, which may not work out for him. There are a lot of Zerglings coming up here. Stim going down, kiting back to these supply depots, but they are surrounded and are going to die to all of these Zerglings, who are just going to run straight past and back into the mineral line, reducing the number of SCVs once again, and is now 57, keeping that 3 times as many to 19 SCVs. And these SCV linebackers are doing their best to try and tank for these Marines, all 3 of them, 4 of them, 6 of them now. Marines driving out the Zerglings out to the natural expansion. Back here near the main mineral line, they're being finished, cleaned up. 2 medvacs healing their hearts out. But it does look like it's not going to be enough to hold. There are quite a few Zerglings coming across the map now. Another pack of 20 headed up, and there's already another pack of 20 there. There are 56 Zerglings on the field, and they're just going to be able to run out and surround everything. Two Marines getting picked up and put in the medvac. Meanwhile, a medvac drop is trying to go down for some type of counter push, but I think it's near the hopeless stage now, as Losira can just stream units across the field. In the meantime, he's picked up his 3rd base back here, so he is just macroing up behind this. He's up to 73 drones, and MMA has 3 SCVs and a medvac. GG called by MMA, and this will go into the second game here between these players, with Losira being up 1 for the series. And thank you for tuning in. This was Lokazi casting for you. If you enjoyed this casting and this game, go ahead and subscribe down below, like the game, and head on over to Justin TV and /Lokazi and follow there. It'd be much appreciated. And I'm looking forward to you guys tuning in for the next game, for Game 2 between MMA and Losira in the MLG Columbus 2011 Upper Bracket, Round 2. Catch you guys in a few minutes there.